So there's a pretty big new mod for The Sims 4 that goes along with the release of the Lovestruck expansion pack. Now, I guess there's a little bit of a controversy surrounding not really the mod, but the feature set itself, as this actually should have been something that was included in Lovestruck, and I think it's likely the reason why it wasn't a part of the pack. I was wondering why there weren't really any physical turn-ons and turn-offs for Sims in the game. And even the wonderful creator of the mod talks about this being for more shallow Sims. I have to say that I disagree with that. I don't think having preferences for physical attraction or unattraction makes a Sim or a person in real life shallow at all. And also, these things existed in older Sims games when we had the turn-ons and turn-offs for The Sims 2. They had fit bodies or larger body types available for you to choose as turn-ons or turn-offs. But of course, this mod is a little more specific with that. You can choose if your Sim is either attracted or unattracted to athletic body types, generous, lean, or stocky. You can even select for body hair and even eye colors. Facial hair, makeup, and tattoo and piercings are all real. Having this ability in the game just gives you the ability to really specifically create your Sims's true type. Of course, if you're playing on PC and Mac, the mod is actually out now, so you can download this and add it to your game. The only downside about this is that it does replace one of the existing categories, which is outfit color, but honestly, for what's included, I don't think outfit color really holds much weight anyways. I like having body types, facial hair, body hair, and all of that other stuff. Sims are gonna have different tastes, different preferences, just like people in real life do, and there's nothing wrong with that. I definitely do agree that it becomes a problem when it turns into prejudice, but there's definitely a very fine line between that and the natural feelings that they feel when looking at a specific type of person. If you're not attracted, you're not attracted. You can't really help that. It's not really a choice like choosing to eat meat or becoming a vegetarian. That is a choice, a lifestyle choice, whereas physical attraction, it's just kind of what the chemicals in your brain are doing. And I think there are all sorts of different body types and eye colors, facial hair, no facial hair, body hair, no body hair, that with a set combination of those could make a person more physically excited when they look at them, you know? Of course, other things matter, like personality traits and all of that stuff, but I feel like physical attraction is the first step, and then everything else, of course, after you meet them and get to know them, comes. This is what makes a human human. There's nothing to be ashamed about it. I originally wasn't going to make this video, but then I saw the original announcement of the mod quote tweeted, and Simsy45 definitely put my thoughts into words. They write, apparently having preferences for physical features makes you shallow. I respect everyone's opinion, but I really don't understand how having a preference for physical characteristics is nowadays a sensitive topic. I've seen others talk about it too, and I don't get it. We all have preferences. It's not a bad thing, and no one should feel guilty about having them. Just because you prefer blondes over brunettes or blue eyes over brown doesn't mean you automatically hate or you discriminate against the people that don't suit your taste. In that same logic, I don't see why having a career or net worth preference in the game is not considered as sensitive or as shallow as physical characteristics are. It's all a matter of taste, just how different kinds of music, art, movies, etc. It's part of life. To make clear, this isn't an attack towards this person or anyone. This mod actually looks lovely, but I really don't understand this whole idea and why I get attacked and feel ashamed or guilty for having a preference for the people I want to romantically engage with. And I definitely 100% agree with all of this, and there are even some responses here that kind of really explain maybe why it can be viewed as a sensitive topic, which is also valid again. There was one reply, I think the problem is that preference is too often often used to discriminate against people, like how often we have heard guys just prefer young, white, blonde girls because of evolution or whatever. So by not having it, you don't condone that behavior. And that's a very good point. I definitely agree with that as well. Again, I can see why they left it out, but it's not all black and white. There's a lot of gray area here with this, because there is a line that you reach to when it does become bigotry, it does become discrimination, and that is absolutely wrong. And as another user writes, there's something really different between physical attraction and judging someone based on how they look. I'm curious to hear what you guys think about all of this. It's definitely a very sensitive, controversial topic in general, obviously, since they completely left it out of the game, they being the Sims team. But if you want to download this mod, you can right now. It's actually out. It was created by Down in Simsland. I'm curious to see how the limits for the body types are programmed. Like, what makes a sim athletic? What makes a sim generous or lean or stocky? Because I feel like there has to be a range that is set in the game in order for these things to actually trigger. Like, how athletic looking is considered athletic. I guess these are the things we're going to just have to discover with the mod as we play. But if you want a more detailed experience for the attraction system, just adding more onto it than we previously got with the vanilla version of the pack, I definitely recommend you guys give it a shot. That's gonna be all for me. Let me know down below if you want to be downloading, if you're interested, and of course what your thoughts are on this topic. Let's have a civilized discussion below, and please remember, no attacking anyone, no belittling anyone for their opinions. I truly just want to hear everyone out on this and understand everyone's point of view. That's gonna be it for me. Thank you guys so much for clicking and watching. Take care and happy life simming. Bye everyone.